Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel, Poverty Hill Adventures. Yep, you guessed it, we got another Tent Camp Journal video. This one would be Tent Camp Journal number 10. And I'd like to start out the journal with a comment about the mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are very bad today and tonight, or this evening. They are out in full force. I don't know why there's so many of them. Up until today, the mosquitoes haven't been all that bad. The weather today was very nice summertime weather. And it looks like, if the weatherman is correct, looks like we're in for a stretch of at least 3 or 4 days of beautiful summer weather. Yesterday and today, I've been trying to tidy up a few loose ends. Yesterday, I went back to the North Country Trail, and I showed everybody that trail or at least that section of trail in Allegheny, in a video. And I didn't take any pictures when I was on the trail. And I promised everybody that I would take some pictures, so I went back there and hiked a little section of it, took some pictures just to show everybody what an absolutely beautiful section of the North Country Trail is. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. I promised everybody that I'd come back up to the North Country Trail, at least the section in Allegheny, and take a couple of pictures for everybody. I didn't have any pictures from the last time I was here, so here's a few pictures of the North Country Trail in Allegheny. think I'm going to check out and see what's involved in using that lean-to that was on the map. How cool would that be to hike way back in there and spend the night in the middle of the forest in a lean-to? Another loose end that I tied up today was those of you that watch the channel regularly, the recent video that I did about Griffis Sculpture Park. And in that video I showed everybody part of the park. I wasn't able to show everybody the entire park. I didn't have time to cover it all. And like the North Country Trail, I promised everybody that I would go back and show everybody the remaining part of Griffis Sculpture Park. I've been trying to do a lot of hiking and getting myself in better shape for this fall, for hunting season. And Griffis Park offers some beautiful hiking trails. So I thought I would kill two birds with one stone. I'd get my daily hike in over at Griffis and finish up taking some pictures to share with all of you like I promised I would. And what a surprise it was today. There was a section of that park that I had never been in. I'd never been up in. And it was just unbelievable, amazing. And I don't want to spoil it for everybody. I have a bunch of pictures here I'm going to show you. Wait until you see the castle way back in the woods in an opening on the top of a mountain meadow there. Just amazing. The trail is very easy. Got some steep sections to it, but it's really easy. And they've even got bridges over the little creeks here. It's a nice spot to do some hiking. This meadow here is where we left off last time. Down there is the pond with all the bathing beauties. In the last video, I made a mistake. I mistakenly thought all of the artwork here, all the sculptures, were done by Larry Griffis. Well, they're not. Some were done by him, some were done by his sons, and some were done by other artists. This hill here and see what's on the other side. Just when I think I'm at the end, I find another trail with more sculptures in it. I was joined by my wife. She came down to tent camp and we went over to the farmer's auction and picked up some vegetables, and they have a flea market section of the farmer's auction there, farmer's market, and I was able to pick up some more saws, some more saws to paint on. I managed to get a couple of paintings out on them. I got a deal I couldn't pass up. So here's a couple of the paintings that I worked on just the last couple of days. I just love I just love making those paintings or doing those paintings. I know some of them are a little out there and kind of whimsical and crazy in nature, but I am having fun doing it. And I started a couple of in a series of paintings that I'm planning on doing. And for those of you who are my age, you probably remember a show called Hee Haw, and it was a comedy show, country comedy. And one of the skits on that show, they had all these really pretty country girls, and they would all holler out to Grandpa. They'd say, "Hey, Grandpa, what's for supper?" Well, Grandpa would answer back, and he'd go on and on about what was for supper. And at the end there, all the hot women would go, "Yum, yum." Well, influenced by that in my youth, I did these two paintings of what's for supper. Another painting from those saws that I picked up when I was with my wife at the farmer's market, the farmer's auction, whatever. I titled it Sharp Dressed Man. Every girl crazy about a sharp dressed man. Everybody knows that song from that little band from Texas, and I put a little different spin on my painting, and I have a fella there, and he's got everything just right. He's got everything just right. He's got his roundhouse bibs on, got his boonie hat, got his camouflage shirt, barefoot with a fishing pole, and he's got everything just right. And the end of the painting there, it says, "Every girl crazy about a sharp dressed man." The last painting I did, gosh, I guess I painted more than I thought. Like I said, I just love doing it, and the time flies when I'm doing it. Was inspired by an old movie, Crocodile Dundee. I'm sure some of you remember Crocodile Dundee. Crocodile Dundee was from Australia, and he was a backwoodsman in Australia, and he somehow or the other travels to New York, and he's with this beautiful journalist, this beautiful woman, and they're in New York City. And of course, he's like a fish out of water in New York, like most of us probably would be. And him and this beautiful woman are walking through downtown, wherever in New York, and this guy comes up to him, and he's gonna rob him, and he's got a switchblade knife, and he pulls out a switchblade knife, and the beautiful woman says to Crocodile Dundee, he's got a knife. Well, Crocodile Dundee was not impressed, and he says, that's not a knife, this is a knife. And he reaches behind his back and he pulls out this great big Bowie knife. Well, the painting that I did, I titled it, This is a Knife. And I don't know why, but I woke up in the middle of the night thinking about it. And of course, a big knife fits the long edge of a handsaw. So here it is. This is a knife painting. I need a hand from all of you women viewers out there. What I want to do is I want to get you involved in interactive with this segment of the video. And what I had in mind was, when I go like this, give you the signal, I want you all in your sweetest, prettiest voices to ask the question, what's for breakfast? Then I'm going to answer, and then when I'm done, and I'll signal again, I want you all in the sweetest, prettiest voices that you got. I want you to say, yum, yum, just like they used to do on the hee-haw. So let's give it a try. Well, you're in for a treat. We got some sweets. We took a trip to the Amish baked goods stand, and we got a bag full of chocolate, donuts, and we got a bonus for everybody. For tonight after dinner, we got a cherry cheesecake. Next time, everybody, take care. Thank you for watching. Remember to keep on trucking and believe in yourself, even if no one else does.